What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lector, and today we got another figure here from the Across the Spider-Verse wave, and this is the Peter B. Parker. And yes, I know this figure looks probably the worst, but I'm actually quite excited to check out this figure, and I'll tell you guys why in a later part. So in today's video, what we can do is of course check out the figure, go through articulation, do some comparisons, accessories and all that, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions at the end. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off here with the packaging, and what I like about this is it does have the retro style but with a modern twist to it. I do like the clamshell design because you get to actually see the figure before you get it, so it does give you that kind of poison feel, like, you know, you see this figure, should I get it, should I not? But it looks really cool, and you can always have one on display and also one out of the box, which I really do like. So we have the whole logo here, and I know it says part 1 because this was made many months ago, but we already know that there will be part 2 called the Beyond the Spider-Verse. And looking on to the back here, we have all the other figures from this wave, and I gotta say, so far it looks really nice. So with that all being said, now let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so here we have the Peter B. Parker figure, and in terms of accessories, there isn't too much on him, which is very disappointing. We only have another pair of hands, so we have the close-fisted hands, and we also have the twip hands here. And of course, I'm going to bring out the other Peter B. Parker, which we have gotten from the first wave a few years back, and I gotta say this one here looks much better because first of all, you have the coat, you have the feet here. They took away his shoes, they took away his jacket, they took away the extra head sculpt, which they could have easily given us here with this new figure. And this one had the bath part as well, and they also had the cup as well, which I lost that. So it was so easy to lose that, but you know, in terms of the accessories and all that, it was much better with the first wave, and it's very disappointing here because if you just have this figure by itself, it's quite disappointing. But if you do have the figure from the first wave, you can actually use this extra head sculpt here, and I think this is where it gets really fun. So just having a closer look at this figure, you can see that the mask on him is very similar to how it was previously. The eyes are the same, but they could have easily given us a bigger eye here. Same thing like the Sentinel or like the Mayvex, and I think that's where the problem comes because those figures had a very good Peter B. Parker. Here we have the weird pants as well again, so the design as well, it looks very off. And I know a lot of people don't really like this because they want a full Peter B. Hopefully in the third movie they could do it, but you know, it's a bit of a waste of space in terms of the wave because they could do a lot of other characters which we have seen in the movie. So yes, this is quite disappointing, but I'm going to show you the head swap here, which you can do with this Peter Parker here, and I think this is the game changer for this, for me personally. And what I mean by that is that it looks so much better here with this head sculpt because it does show that it's like going to his normal suit. The red on him is very slightly different. This one's a bit brighter compared to this. And you can see that, you know, it looks so much better here with this head sculpt, which again, like I mentioned, they could have just easily given to us. And surprising though, I thought this figure, you know, first of all, it looks like a McDonald's Happy Meal figure, but overall, it actually looks really nice. You have some nice, the spider logo here. The web patterns are not painted. They could just easily paint it white. I think that would be much better. And you have the color, which I think it feels much nicer. This one here had a brighter blue color and the tummy, whereas this one here has lost the tummy, which is really cool. And on the back here as well, you have the spider logo, and overall very simple design. The feet as well looks pretty much the same. Here we have the feet with the shoes, which does look really cool. I didn't realize that this also was pinless, which was really interesting because this one was the coat. And the hands as well, all accessories were the same. Let me try to make this stand here, which is very annoying to do. So I'm going to put him to the side. Okay, now that I got that sorted out, so we're gonna go on to articulation here, which is really cool. So in terms of the head movement, because he uses a disc joint, it can actually go up this much here, which is really nice. You can go down here a lot as well. You can do some rotation and some swivel, and I tested this on this head sculpt and it works perfectly fine as well. Going on to the arms here, you can of course go up here, but it's not a very good T-pose. It is quite limited because of the shoulders here, which is a little bit different compared to the first wave. And what I like about this figure is actually the articulation, because like I mentioned, it's like a Happy Meal McDonald's, but it actually gives very good articulation. Like the upper torso here just swivel left and right and rotates as much as you want. And for the waist as well, it does give you very good rotation and a swivel, so you can actually crunch forward quite a bit here, which is a lot. You can see that the pants was a bit stuck in here. And then if we go on to the back movement, it can go up back here, which is really cool. And of course you can still rotate it here. It does use the lower torso, which I don't really see on a lot of Spider-Man figures. So on the legs and on the arms, sorry, let's go to arms. You have your bicep swivel, pinless jointed elbows here, which goes back quite a fair bit. Of course, good rotation, hinge up and down, same way for the tweed pants as well. Going on to the legs, you can spread out a lot here. But one thing about this figure is that the legs do tend to pop out from me very, very easily, which I really don't like. Like, see this? I don't know why. The plastic is really soft, which is very, very annoying, and it comes out on both sides. I'm not sure if it's just this figure alone or every other figure has the same issue on this, but let me know in the comments down below, because both feet does come out. And going on to the legs, you do have your pinless jointed knees here, and also you have some calf rotation here and some nice ankle pivots, which is really, really good and really helpful. Same thing again with the first Peter B. Parker. And so measuring out this figure, he does stand in at about the 6.5-inch mark. And here we have him next to some other Spider-Verse characters. We have the first wave, we have also Jessica Drew as well, which is a nightmare to stand. We have the Spot figure with Miles Morales, and we also have the Spider-Man Noel and the SPDR buff, which we did see at the end of the movie, isn't it? Alright, so that is it with the Peter B. Parker figure. And for rating, without the head sculpt, I would give this a solid 6.5 out of 10. I mean, with this head sculpt, if you have the first figure, definitely it's a very good 7 to 7.5. But without it, I think that's where it misses out. It's a 6.5 because I don't really like this head sculpt here, this face mask. I mean, if they gave us a wider eyes or something like that, I think that'd be really cool. And there's no painted web lines on him. And the accessory is very, very abysmal. I mean, they could have easily given us the coat with the pink one here, when he was holding the baby Spinneret figure, the baby Mayday Parker, which was really disappointing. So hopefully in the third movie, we will get a full suit Peter B. Parker figure, which I really do like. And I hope they do use this body more as well, which I really actually did enjoy, because posing around with this is actually quite fun. Of course, these are just my thoughts and my opinions. Leave yours in the comments section down below and I will check it out. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash that subscribe button as well. If you guys want to find me on my Instagram, you can do so on the Humble Lecter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.